Here we go again with another bombshell claim. If this is real, it ties the hack of the Ripple chairman to the official XRP wallet, as reported in the Cointelegraph. The point they're trying to make is that, in relation to the Chris Larsen XRP hack, which, by now, I think most of you are aware of, if you were to simply Google Chris Larsen XRP hack, you'd find a plethora of articles detailing the intrusion into the personal accounts of Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen. This piece first appeared in Cointelegraph, however, it is only one of several in the crypto media landscape that cover the same ground. The fact that it seems like an inside job may have occurred with Chris Larsen's XRP accounts is highlighted. According to Cointelegraph, it is an exact quotation. They did not go so far as to state that a Ripple employee was involved in this, but they are not ruling out the possibility. Okay, Jovo, this is the Deerfoot thing. This is a YouTube channel that mostly covers XRP and other cryptocurrencies. Whatever comes up in the news, I will report it regardless of how horrible it seems. However, I must admit that I am not yet persuaded that this is the case. Regardless of how wonderful or horrible it sounds, I will cover anything if it is being discussed. In addition, I would feel foolish on the other side of this if this turns out to be true and I choose not to address it. I'm not the kind to respond to things like, "You've been following me for a while," or anything else that makes me want to pursue anything further, regardless of how bad it seems. Therefore, let us just emphasize this. And I'll tell David Schwartz this, as best as I can tell, Ripple's chief technology officer had at least one corrective to this study. I noticed one, and it's quite important. I don't know whether he had any more that I could have missed. This criticism of the argument is noteworthy. I should preface this by saying that I come from absolutely no financial background. No matter what I say, you shouldn't purchase or sell anything. I'm not a financial advisor, either. Making movies on YouTube regarding cryptocurrency is something I like doing for fun and as a pastime. I'm simply an enthusiast. It seems that some people are confusing Ripple with XRP, which is a corporation. Can you explain cryptocurrency? Although these words might mean the same thing, you shouldn't use them interchangeably. Contrast the two. However, it seems that this is accomplished. And whenever I see anything like that, it causes me to doubt everything else that person says, since it raises the possibility of malicious purpose or a lack of competence. It only worries me. However, before we go into it, I will say that I just finished one final item. It has come to light that an inside joke may have compromised the personal cryptocurrency wallets of a top official at Ripple, the firm responsible for the XRP ledger. Giovanni Fazzino. It seems as if Cointelegraph is actively aiming for this to happen. Nearly so, according to a report dated February 7, by hacking HACQ, a blockchain analytics platform. The hacker in question was the one who stole $112.5 million worth of XRP from the personal accounts of Ripple co-founder and chairman Chris Larsen. There were also connections to a wallet account on January 31 that Ripple may have managed. Yet, the blockchain auditing companies refrained from implicating a Ripple employee in the hack, citing the fact that it was premature to draw any judgments. That being said, the company said that two XRP-related wallets, one of which is an approved wallet, were instrumental in the incident. There you have it, the confusion between Ripple and XRP is already apparent. To be sure, they aren't the only noteworthy quotations. They've said it before, it may be an inside operation. You are now looking at it on your screen. They won't go so far as to claim that one of its employees was responsible, however. Having said that, it seems that many writers for Cointelegraph have negative opinions on Ripple and XRP. Additionally, as shown earlier in the video, this isn't limited to simply Cointelegraph. This topic has been covered by a multitude of crypto media sources. At any rate, the calm persists. Larsen said on January 31 that he lost 213 million XRP, which was valued $112.5 million when the event occurred, since some of his personal wallets were hijacked. The next day, Richard Ting, CEO of Nance, said that his exchange has frozen XRP worth $4.2 million, the amount taken in the hack. The perpetrator reportedly divided the stolen assets across 8 separate wallet accounts, according to academics who study hacking. After that, 6 of the wallets moved money to an intermediary wallet whose address starts with our HYQB. That wallet then sent XRP worth $70.9 million to a third address that starts with our 04HA edition. To get to the purchase Nance deposit address, XRP had to pass through a few different wallets. Hackers started examining the incoming transactions to each wallet when they found out where the monies were. Larson had previously received $64.6 million in XRP from a wallet address that started with our U1BPM4, according to the researchers. Additionally, it sent $37,500 to an intermediary wallet that was then used to transmit the stolen cash. This appears to indicate that either the attacker is the same one who paid $65 million to Larson, or that the same person contributed $37,500 to the attacker. In 2020, over $2 million was deposited to a Kraken deposit address from our wallet account that started with our U1 and BPM4. Further evidence that this crack and account breach was used to launder cash into the assault comes from the fact that the perpetrator deposited monies into this account. Furthermore, the RU1BPM4 account allegedly had long-standing links to XRP before to the event and quotation, which experts interpreted as suggesting that the wallet could have been approved. According to Haken's comment, a wallet approved by XRP was instrumental in the $112.5 million hack events. Judging at this stage would be premature. However, as we get inside the code, the tale starts to heat up. Once again, the conflation is my main gripe with this, but I'm trying to take everything at face value. Subsequently, they state that the hack is still under investigation. At the time of writing, Cointelegraph has not heard back from Rebel, despite several attempts to get a response. I couldn't help but notice that it's now 1 day later. There have been no updates posted here. However, there are items that need updating. For example, I discovered what I want to emphasize here really quickly. Here we have the real thread, then. I thought this was the source that they used to write the piece. With 92,000 followers, this must be the official hacking thread, right? Regardless of the number of persons managing this account, I still don't think they have a clue about XRP or the XRP ledger. The conflation is one thing, but is it really their purpose to deceive their own followers by suggesting that XRP is a food item? Why? Because people who aren't knowledgeable about Bitcoin, for example, do that. Also, I don't know, but I think that's more likely to be the case here. However, in response to what had happened 13 hours earlier, David Schwartz had stepped in. Because, as you may remember from earlier, that tale includes them keeping track of what went to that Kraken address and mentioning that, well, that address has been used for some transactions before. Then what does it imply? I don't understand. Does this have any significance? Regarding that particular aspect, though? Yeah, it wouldn't make a difference, and there's no reason for me to think it would. In a letter to Hackett, David Schwartz expressed his suspicion that Hackett was unfamiliar with the inner workings of the XRP ledger. Schwartz went on to reveal that the address in question was Kraken's only XRP deposit address, and that all XRP deposits to Kraken went into the same wallet. Consequently, it seems like it might need some upgrading. Your Cointelegraph could be worth mentioning, wouldn't you agree? Exactly, zero new information. On top of that, there are developments this month that derail the plot entirely, or at least a large portion of it. Are you in agreement? Then there's the XRPL validator that responded to today's shorts by saying, basically, funds got trapped here that didn't even belong to the original compromised address. Those funds were probably just regular users depositing into Kraken. The transaction tag should have given it away too. I see. You have the slogan, since it seems that they really do not comprehend the XRP ledger or the common address that Kraken possesses. For the simple reason that it functions as a secondary address inside that specific account. No one seems to know that this is true, and there has been not a single update, so that's how exchanges work. I am therefore not convinced that an internal plot was involved or that a Ripple employee was involved. All I'm doing is reporting it. This doesn't make sense to me. However, it has been extensively debated today. Numerous crypto media sources have done considerable coverage of you. That concludes my gift to you. This has now been updated. I'll do my best to have, unless anything really noteworthy happens. I'm not sure I'll make a dedicated video for this. Then I will. Likely in the event that there is never anything, seriously, I'll provide a brief description in an upcoming video. Nonetheless, I just cannot fathom the possibility of theoretically competing. In my opinion, this is not going to lead to anything significant. I just want to express that. You may have heard of it, I took care of it. We can only hope this is all. I think that's about all. Nothing I say should influence your decision to purchase or sell, since I am not a financial advisor. Please subscribe and like as always. See you later, bye. Unsurprisingly, each one is unique. It seems like someone broke in here.